Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is Monday, April 20th, and the NBA playoffs are in full swing. We've gotten a lot of great advice already from Troy West from allplayswin.com. We've decided to do a daily show previewing each night's upcoming playoff games, and Troy West is off to a good start, right, Troy?
Yeah, 3-1, and actually 3-1 at the website, but actually lost a different game at the website. Our only loss was the Atlanta Hawks, but came away with our biggest play, the Los Angeles Clippers, with a blowout of the Spurs. Love that game. So, no, like I said, we're off to an outstanding start here in the NBA playoffs, and I told you this is one of my favorite times of the year, Pete, so hopefully we can continue to have success here.
All right, well, these NBA playoff spreads each game and the totals are always kind of tough to me. I usually stay off them, but you feel pretty confident that you have a good read on them day in and day out?
I do. Absolutely, Pete. I think with the matchups that have been going on throughout the course of the year, if you're able to put in the research that we were able to put in, take a look at different trends, who's hot, who's not, all that good stuff, experience versus non-experience, everything that goes into it, I think we're able to find some pretty solid picks throughout the course of the playoffs.
All right, well, Troy West website, allplayswin.com. He is off to a very good start with us these playoffs. Now we have the game twos, so we try to anticipate what's going to repeat and which teams will make an adjustment and see an opposite result in game two. Tonight we have Milwaukee and Chicago. And Chicago, we got a double-digit win and cover in game one, and they pretty much dominated it, inside and out. They out-rebounded Milwaukee, and they played them well on the perimeter. And Derrick Rose, when's he going to get injured? I don't know, but for this game, he is healthy, and the line is 7.5 or 8. Do we expect Milwaukee to be able to make adjustments here and maybe sneak out a win or get a cover, or another double-digit win from Chicago? What do you think?
I'm thinking probably another double-digit win from Chicago, Pete. Like I said earlier in the series video and also the game one call, the Chicago team, I think, is just very much built for the playoffs. This is a team that's got a lot of size, a ton of experience. They've got Derrick Rose. He didn't even necessarily contribute a whole heck of a lot, but his presence is definitely felt. You got guys like Gasol, that, like we said, a breath of fresh air for him. He's been stuck in L.A. Now he's got the opportunity to be in the playoffs. Jimmy Butler, the list goes on. And as I said, Jason Kidd overachieved in the regular season, was able to get this Milwaukee team into the playoffs, but the Bulls really underachieved, Pete. This is a lot of people thought they would be the 1 seed, if not the 2 seed. They're stuck below that. They've got a chip on their shoulder. They're going to keep playing good basketball. I think this is an easy first-round matchup, and I think this is another easy game, too. I think they get this one by another 10-point game here.
Really? So for the purpose of our record keeping, you want to make Chicago minus 7.5 an official pick?
Why the heck not? Absolutely. I'm confident with that. I think they get this thing done.
All right. And then the other game is, New Orleans, Golden State. Golden State did win game one. They won it very easily, but we saw it happen at the end, so they didn't get the cover. Now they opened at about an 11-point favorite. Now they're up to 12 or 12.5. You get the sense that they, will probably be up once again by 20-ish at some point. The question is, New Orleans will definitely be fighting to the end, no matter how much they're down. And Golden State could easily see New Orleans getting another backdoor cover in game two. I definitely wouldn't feel comfortable betting on Golden State at minus 12 or 12.5. Definitely wouldn't feel comfortable betting against them. I had the over in game one, and that one did hit, but I got quite lucky at the end with all the shenanigans. Now the total's up to 205.5. This is a tough one. I think it's a complete pass for me. Do you have anything interesting to say about this one?
Yeah, I'll go more as lean on this, but I still do believe that Golden State is the bet here. I really do. This team has been taking the foot off the gas towards the end of ball games. Pete, we saw it several times in the regular season where you as a gambler, you thought to yourself, well, this is easy. They're up 25 points.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they win by 4, they win by 5. I think that is going to stop at some point. I think Steve Kerr's a good enough coach. I think Seth Curry and these veterans are good enough to know that when you get this deep in the playoffs, you can't take the foot off the gas. You saw it against the Pelicans, a team as bad as the Pelicans. They almost made a comeback. And I think eventually this Golden State team is without a doubt 15 to 20 points better than the Pelicans. I think they proved that. They jumped out to that 23, 24-point lead. They get stagnant. Next thing you know, it's a closer ball game. But I think it really does show how good this Golden State team is. I think this game tonight, I do believe they'll win this one by 15 to 20 points. I'll go more as a lean because, as I said, they've got to figure some stuff out. They keep taking the foot off the gas, and it's a gambler's nightmare. So, in the end, I do think this team's better. This home court advantage is incredible. I think Golden State's the team that's going to win this NBA championship. But until they stop taking the foot off, it would probably be a pass for me as well.
What about Golden State on the first half then? You might get something like, -7. That might be a better bet.
I could see that being a good bet. I've actually been following a lot of people out there who have been doing this first half thing. A lot of people won on the Atlanta game on the first half and then ended up losing on the overall. But because some of these one seeds, some of the better teams, they jumped out to that first half lead. So Golden State first half could be a good bet, Pete. I'm not one to promote first half bets, to be honest with you, but hey, I could definitely see it happening because they are getting out to some quick leads.
So for the nitpickers with our records on these videos, and they know who they are, officially, what are you going with here? You're going with Chicago -7.5 officially, and on the New Orleans Golden State game, officially it's going to be a pass?
It'll be officially a pass. Yeah, we'll just go with the Chicago game. I think we'll go 1-0, and we can reconvene tomorrow.
All right. Troy West from allplayswin.com. Thanks so much for your thoughts. We'll talk to you about the Tuesday games tomorrow. Thanks.